Shame is something that was placed on you from an external source, be it trauma, abuse, or neglect. You're not too broken to be loved. I know you feel like you don't deserve love. Your scars run too deep. The warm, heady feeling you feel when the feeling of neglect and rejection wells up in your eyes. Heart palpitations from the tightness of your breath when you whisper to yourself, not again. I, for one, know what it feels like. Just last night, I cried myself to sleep saying, no one can ever love me. I'm too broken. All alone in my cold room with my arms wrapped around myself in the fetal position because no one has given me a deep hug in over 10 years. All while remembering all the ways that people that said that they loved me neglected me. True pain and suffering, I tell you. I don't wish that, even on my worst enemy. Do you feel like this and hide it from the world? Suffer in silence? Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angelica. Let's get right into the video for today. You are not too broken to be loved. You feel this way because of the enormous amount of shame that this world has placed on you. Life isn't fair, it's cruel to the best of us, and now this is a cross that you bear. And this cross can become lighter by doing this. This is what I want you to do when you feel like you're too broken to be loved. I want you to let the emotion out. Don't keep it in. Cry it out. There's a huge emphasis on crying because it anchors us back to our body. No more dissociations. You become attunely and acutely aware of your own humanity when you cry. Hold yourself just like this, like I described earlier on in the video. If you don't have anyone to hold you, just like me, no one to hold you at night, no one to wipe your tears, and this is all I want you to do. That's all I want you to do. Cry and wipe your tears. It's sad and beautiful. It's real and raw. It's strong and vulnerable. And it's you, a human, not a robot. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to emote. I wish I had a white silk handkerchief to wipe the tears from your beautiful starry eyes and tell you it's all going to be okay. The silent cries you have in your pillow, turning your pillow to the other side because your tears have made a puddle, feeling this alone in your room on your bed. I do want you to know something. You are not broken. I am not broken, and not in a cliche, you are beautiful, rise up kind of way, but in a way that says, I know why it hurts. I know where it hurts. I know why your stomach churns, why your hands are over your mouth, and your hand on your chest or your belly, while you let out this deep but choked up silent cry in the bathroom so no one hears you, before you clean up your eyes and walk out into the world with a smile on your face, with a hand out to help others, even if no one has truly been there to help. How can you say I am not broken, Angelica? Do you know what I've been through? How can you say we're not broken? I see why you will question the validity of our wholeness. We have been through a lot. Things that will break even the strongest of men. And I'll tell you very clearly why. Why you're not broken. Why we aren't broken. Broken people don't keep going, especially when they're failing. Broken people don't rise up. Broken people don't put on a smile to cheer strangers up when they've only ever experienced people that make them sad, that neglect them, that hurt them, that leave them. Broken people don't keep their hearts open. Broken people don't receive and give love. Broken people remain ashes, not phoenixes. Broken people don't seek out self-discovery arcs for self-development, improvement, and growth. Broken people don't encourage others. Broken people don't try to accept all of that which they are. The light, the weirdness, the darkness. Broken people don't keep envisioning the light at the end of the tunnel, especially when the tunnel that they're in currently is pitch black. So how can you be broken? Tell me. You know what people do this? All that I have mentioned? Courageous people. Courageous people. Courage is having the cojones, the TPE, tight pussy energy to keep going. Courageous people allow themselves to have a human experience by being in tune with and feeling their way through it all, the highs, the mids, and the disgustingly low lows. Why? Because our pain are our scars. Do you know what this means? It means we survived. It means we are survivors, not victims. It means we're mapping our way to success. It means our pain, it wasn't done to us. It was done for us. Because how can we have an origin story without an origin? Impossibly. Impossibly. See this. The thing that was meant to hurt you, break you, wreck you, even kill you, you survived it. How can we be broken when we survived? And then combine this mindset with manifestations and you are unstoppable. Let me know in the comments how people have made you feel too broken to be loved. And I'll send you a word of encouragement. And the beauty here, the thing that makes me most excited is that it's never too late. Because you and I, we are on a journey and you just haven't found fully who you are yet. Neither have I. It's growing pains, but it's a journey that we have to try and stay on. It's continuous but also rewarding and enchantingly serene. So finally I ask you, how can you let the world make you think that you're too broken to be loved? Getting hurt, being neglected, and making bad choices doesn't make you broken and unlovable. You know what it makes you, my princess? It makes you beautifully human. And if you feel broken, that's actually a good thing. Why, you crazy lady Angelica, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because you can still feel. You feel broken. A lot of people who hurt can't feel anymore. They are numb. They've shut off this part of themselves. But not you. You can feel. You are powerful. Wow, look at you. Look at that courage in you to go against the grain, to be different, to do something hard and unique, when it's easier to shut off and be robotic. Instead, you've decided to feel. And when you can still feel, here's why it is brilliant. When you can feel, are you getting excited? Say it. When I can feel. You can use your pain as a catalyst, as a tremendous tool if you let it. Like I am with starting this channel, using my pain for what I think is something kind, but who knows, that's subjective. You can find healing and become unashamed of your flaws, your mistakes, and your strength. You will eventually discover that your greatest flaws and greatest strengths come from the same personality traits. But you have to stay the course, whatever that looks like for you. Staying the course frees you from underneath all of the weight of all the expectations, all the assumed roles, all the generations of institutionalized hate and shame, and finding that in spite of it all, you were never broken. You were just trying to find your way in a very thick haze. And this is why you're not too broken to be loved. Here's a practical tip that works for me. When I cry, this is exactly what I say. So when next you cry, crying is a healthy form of emotional catharsis, emotional release. So when next you cry, say these words ever so gently to yourself. Even with the heaviness on your heart and the snot running down your nose, say, I feel broken today. But this is not where it ends forever. Then say, I am not broken. I am courageous. And enjoy the rest of your cry and go to sleep and wake up feeling refreshed and brand new. But keep some ice cubes on deck. You will be needing it for the puffiness on your eyes and face from crying. This process I like to call a rebirth, because you are tendering to the emotional wounds and expressions and healing from last night. It's like a woman who just gave birth. Baby's healthy, but her TPE, tight pussy energy, is a mess. And now she has to tend to it, so it heals and has the stamina to birth again. You are that woman, so take care of you after, okay? And that's it in this video for today, my princesses. I hope you have learned something new, and if you have learned something new, let me know in the comments, and let me know what other topics you would love for me to touch on so that we can discuss about it. And that's it. See you in the next video. New videos every Friday. I love you. Mwah. Okay, bye.